Let's get your product and service library set up for use. Your product and services are a product or service associated with its fee. Check your workspace settings and then products and services. These are not going to be associated with a project. So if you're not using project management, then you could use these on your invoice. Or if you are doing a per item pricing, you'll want to use these to control your pricing. We'll show you how all of that works once we have your product and services set up. So you'll enter your products and services here, or you can add and edit them. So you'll name your product or service. Add a description if you like, add in your default rate. You can choose to do this rate by hour as well. And you can also do different rates per each currency. So let's say you want to charge $100 in USD, but you also want to charge $100 in pound sterling. You could add that currency here as well. So then if your client is working in that currency, then they'll be charged the amount in their currency. Once you have each of these set up, you'll be able to use them in a variety of places. So let's look at how you use these in your invoices. So in an invoice, let's say you'll use this add new line item, and this will pull up your product and service library. So if you are doing something ad hoc, like you'll add something to an invoice that isn't necessarily part of a project, you can do that here. And you can choose, let's say you wrote a blog and you charge $1 per word. So now I'm going to say this blog, it was 1,000 words. It will calculate for you based off of your product and service library. And then if you want to go add this to a project, you can always do that as well. If you get to your invoicing and realize, oh, this should be part of a project as well. And let's say maybe you're a consultant and you have a more expensive strategy session, then you would just use this quantity one here. But there are lots of ways for you to use that if you are a freelance writer. The other place that you'll use your product and service library is within your projects. So if you are doing a project and each of the items is going to have a different fee, you'll set up your project with per item pricing. So now each time that you add a new task, you'll be able to select the product and service from your product and service library. So if this is a social media asset that you're creating, you can say, I'm going to create 4 assets for this. And then when this item is moved into your completed column, now it will be available for you to add to your invoices. But this allows you to create a project like marketing, and it allows you to charge one fee for a discovery call and one fee for something that you've written, a content piece. So that's how you would use your product and service library. Any of the places that you use it, whether you do that from your workspace settings or from within projects or invoices, it will save across the board for you to use again. And you can click on the edit pencil or the trash can icon to edit or remove that.